Hello, globetrotters and adventure seekers. Welcome to Travel World Rise, where we turn your travel dreams into reality. Today, we're setting our sights on the most extraordinary destinations around the globe with our exclusive roundup, Top 12 Places to Visit. From the mystic allure of ancient temples in Asia to the vibrant streets of South American cities, and the serene beauty of hidden European gems, each destination on our list is a world of its own, waiting to be explored. Whether you're an avid traveler or just daydreaming about your next vacation, these 12 places promise experiences that are nothing short of magical. So grab your passport and let Travel World Rise be your guide to the wonders of our world. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join us on this and many other exhilarating journeys. Ready to find out which destinations made our top 12? Let's embark on this adventure together. (1) Paris, the City of Light draws millions of visitors every year with its unforgettable ambience. Of course, the divine cuisine and vast art collections deserve some of the credit as well. The gentle river Seine rambles through the city, flanked by stately museums, centuries-old churches, and blocks of Rococo and neoclassic design architecture, further enhanced by cascading trees and glowing street lamps. Peppering the Seine's cobbled walks and graceful bridges are impossibly chic Parisians, probably on their way to the market, cafe, or cinema. Containing world-class museums, fashion, cuisine, and an atmosphere all its own, Paris is also a city of many splendors, as Ernest Hemingway recalled in his memoir, A Movable Feast. Visit the beloved Musée d'Orsay, shop the biggest designers on the Champs-Élysées, or hit the boutiques in Le Marais, take in the view atop the Eiffel Tower, or even plan a day trip to Versailles Palace. But don't miss out on the simple pleasure of meandering the marvelous arrondissements, districts, or snacking on street crepes either. (2) Bora Bora, the small island, just about 6 miles long and a little more than 2 miles wide, overflows with beauty. A dormant volcano rises up at its center and fans out into a lush jungle before spilling into an aquamarine lagoon. In fact, author James Michener, who wrote Tales of the South Pacific, called Bora Bora the most beautiful island in the world. The 18th century British explorer James Cook even coined it as the Pearl of the Pacific. The very definition of a tropical getaway is blissful. Bora Bora abounds with luxurious resorts, sunny skies, warm waters, and friendly locals. As you might have already guessed, the main industry on this petite island in French Polynesia and its swarm of tiny Motu islands is tourism. To that end, you can snorkel, explore Vaitape, Bora Bora's main port, hike Mount Otemanu, and more. But there's a catch: Bora Bora is expensive. (3) Rome, the city of 7 hills, enjoyed a mythic beginning. Romulus and Remus, twin brothers who were nursed by a she-wolf and fathered by a war god, reportedly founded the Eternal City. And although historians are a little skeptical about this epic entry into the world, most travelers are absolutely certain that there is something magical about Rome. Whether it's the mystery of nearby Vatican City or the ghosts of the Colosseum, an afternoon cafe on Piazza Navona, or a piled high plate of pasta at a trattoria, Rome is sure to enchant. Italy's capital city, Rome is also known for a history that dates back to the eras of Octavian, Julius Caesar, and Hadrian, among others. Left behind are structures like the Pantheon, the Roman Forum, and dozens of churches, among other historic gems. Art enthusiasts will relish the trove of art housed at the Vatican museums, and foodies will enjoy the splendid Italian fare, not to mention the gelato. 4. Swiss Alps, snow-covered mountains, charming towns, and flower-strewn meadows make the Swiss Alps a year-round fairy tale destination. Visit in the winter for world-class skiing, and après-ski fondue and drinks, in locales such as the exclusive St. Moritz and the picturesque Zermatt, home of the craggy Matterhorn. Opt for warmer months to hike through the verdant valleys of Swiss National Park or attend lively festivals in the foothill city of Montreux. Regardless of the time of year, no trip would be complete without a visit to the Jungfrau region, where you can experience idyllic mountain villages like Grindelwald and Mürren, or take the Jungfrau Railway to Europe's highest railway station. London. The English writer Samuel Johnson famously said, "You find no man, at all intellectual, who is willing to leave London." No, sir, when a man is tired of London, he is tired of life, for there is in London all that life can afford. More than 2 centuries have passed since Johnson's era, but his words still ring true. Life in London is nothing short of invigorating, and travelers find that one visit isn't enough to experience everything this 2-millennia-old city has to offer. Here, the antiquated clasps hands with the contemporary. You'll find the historic Tower of London and the avant-garde Tate Modern. You can catch both the Bard's works and modern plays at Shakespeare's Globe and its accompanying Sam Wanamaker Playhouse. Maldives, picture-perfect private villas suspended over striking blue waters, alabaster white sand beaches, and spectacular sunsets dipping into the horizon. The scenic beauty of the Maldives is something to behold, something you can't quite understand until you're there in person. The island nation of the Maldives is popular with honeymooners looking for seclusion and adventurers looking to explore the depths of the sea on a scuba diving or snorkeling excursion. Today, honeymooners and divers are joined by a more diverse mix of families, groups of friends, and even solo travelers seeking wellness retreats or budget vacations in guest houses rather than resorts. Travelers seeking the ultimate in relaxation can unwind at one of the many superb resort spas, and all visitors should certainly spend an afternoon exploring an inhabited island village to get a snapshot of typical island life. Amsterdam. Don't believe everything you hear about Amsterdam. Yes, this Netherlands city takes a lax look at women beckoning businesses in the red light district and coffee shops selling an unorthodox type of herb to a toqueing clientele, but these descriptions only scratch the surface. At some point, during an excellent Indonesian meal, a twilight canal-side rambling, or a shopping excursion through the boutiques of 9 little streets, you'll realize, as many travelers have before you, that there's much more to Amsterdam than you might have thought. Although the city's loose laws on vice seem to attract a college-age, male-dominant crowd, Amsterdam is also ideal as a romantic getaway for 2 or an educational excursion with the kids. With attractions that range from biking along a maze of canals to remembering the Holocaust through the eyes of Anne Frank, from exploring the swirling expressionism of Vincent van Gogh to lazing in the expansive Vondelpark, Amsterdam suits a variety of traveler tastes. 8. Barcelona contains both the authentically historic and the wildly bizarre. From the scenic trails of the colorful Parc Güell to the romantic narrow alleys of the Barri Gothic, this city by the sea seems to attract all types: the adventurer, the romantic, the partier, the culture lover, with an almost overwhelming variety of things to do. You could stay for a few days exploring its architectural marvels, but chances are you'll need a whole week to explore. And while the beach lures locals and visitors in droves, it's the cosmopolitan city that really dazzles. Much of the activity revolves around the Ciutat Vella, or Old City, a series of narrow streets and alleys packed with restaurants, cafes, and nightclubs, and the home of Las Ramblas, the wide, tree-lined thoroughfare that's long been the hub of the city. Nine. Dubai and Las Vegas have a lot in common. Both cities share a love for the fantastical, with skylines that shine like beacons against barren desert backdrops. People from all over the world flock to these shimmering oases with the same goal: to play hard. But as a vacation spot, Dubai easily trumps Ulsan City thanks to its gorgeous cream-colored Persian Gulf shoreline, international culinary scene, and larger-than-life attractions. And the city's still growing. Plans are underway for something bigger and better. At one point, it was estimated that a quarter of the world's construction cranes could be found here. If that's any sign, even the sky may not be able to limit Dubai's growth. Dubai is a city of superlatives, home to the world's tallest tower, one of the world's largest shopping malls, and one of the world's largest man-made marinas. But on a smaller scale, this emirate is still tied to its days as a modest port town. Traditional wooden abras, boats, float past motorboats on Dubai Creek. The natural sands of Jumeirah public beach fringe the carefully sculpted Palm Islands. Sydney is both a laid-back beachside city and a thriving metropolis that boasts some of the Southern Hemisphere's best surf, landmarks, and activities. Whether you're looking to watch a show at the iconic Sydney Opera House, take to the waves at Bondi Beach, or explore trendy areas like the Rocks and Darling Harbour, Sydney features something for everyone. Even Sydneysiders have an ideal mix of both worlds. Fashion-forward attire combines with a relaxed coastal vibe and no-worries attitude. It's no wonder this vibrant city down under is a natural choice for first-time Aussie visitors. In addition to tons of beaches and top-notch restaurants and bars, Australia's most populous city features an array of things to do. Thrill seekers can participate in heart-pounding activities like a Sydney Harbour Bridge climb, while visitors looking to unwind will appreciate a relaxing day at Coogee or Manly Beach or a peaceful stroll through the Royal Botanic Garden. New York City, cool, cosmopolitan, crowded, and constantly evolving. The Big Apple blends big city splendor with small-town charm. Amid New York's iconic landmarks and towering skyscrapers, you'll experience a vibrant culture permeating each of the city's distinctive neighborhoods and boroughs. Follow trendsetters to the East Village and Brooklyn to check out indie boutiques, iconic bakeries, and trendy coffee shops. Afterward, peruse the racks of the sleek shops lining Fifth Avenue, admire the cutting-edge art collections at the MoMA and the Met, catch a memorable show on Broadway, or sit down for a meal at the latest at restaurant. As the most populous city in the US, set at the forefront of food, fashion, and the arts, NYC requires stamina. But don't let the Big Apple's frenetic sights and sounds intimidate you from soaking up its grandeur. 12. Bali. best seen in its many temples, scattered across the whole island. Bali is something of a heaven on earth. Smoking volcanoes wrapped in green canopies, sandy shores fading into turquoise waters and cascading waterfalls surrounded by jungle make up the landscape here, and it rarely disappoints. There's something for everyone in this lush, exotic paradise, from luxury travelers who come for the oceanfront resorts to adventurers looking to scale one of several volcanoes, including the famous Mount Batur, in Kintamani. In the south, resort towns such as Kuta, Seminyak, Canggu, and Uluwatu boast buzzing nightlife, trendy beach clubs, and world-class surfing, while the north offers plenty for culture vultures and those looking to see less touristy spots.